What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a fun video in store, and so join me as I apply some simple makeup just for fun. Shout out some of the brands that I use or am using as black owned businesses, and some of them I won't. And as you can see now, I already have some of the makeup applied in my trouble areas, like my false lashes are applied, and along with the mascara and some foundation, and we will get started right about now. So the foundation is applied, the false lashes. What I'll do next are my brows using a brownish pencil. Me brush them out some. Both of them. And so if you are visiting my channel and watching this video, you've probably seen other videos from my channel, but haven't left any feedback, and I really want to know what my viewers' opinions are. I like to think I offer some fun and unique material for a different type of audience. Meaning, in general, my videos about what I'm reading probably interest all kinds of readers, but then there's also the opportunity to introduce bookworms to magazine material or vice versa, and have those avenues of communication opened. And I'm still applying this brow. Now this one. I don't wear makeup often, and these days it seems less and less, so I know that this would be a nice addition to my channel, because I do wear makeup in my videos, and that may be, but this may be of interest to a different audience of mine as well. But I don't know that unless there are comments, subscriptions, or subscribers, and interaction between myself and readers, and then adjustments can be made. And next, I will apply some concealer to my eyes and whatnot, the way that I usually do. And at this point, I'm going to introduce a product that I'll use to do so. And that product is the 10-piece brush and blender deluxe makeup set offered by entertainer Pretty V on prettyv.com. So what I have here is a 10-piece brush and blender set that I ordered off of her website, and along with a few other things to support the entertainer's business, and one of them being like a phone ring, and along with the brush and blender set. It's pretty much fresh out of the box, haven't been used, but I'll apply it now with my concealer. Which is, I'll use it now to apply my concealer. And like I said, this routine is just how I normally apply, which doesn't make it perfect. There's no right or wrong answer. Um, my way is probably different from a lot of people's way, and as well as their way being different from mine. And usually, I will probably add some concealer here around my brows, but I won't do that at this time. A little bit of powder to set. Still using the offered the blender bought by bought by myself off of prettyv.com. And the entertainer, she was an entertainer, comedian. Um, Offers a number of products on her website that are also sold at city trends. Maybe in select cities, maybe at all. Um, However, I purchased from prettyv.com um, at very reasonable prices. At very reasonable prices. But if you are familiar with Pretty V, or aka Vina E, you know that she sells products like AirPods and phone lights at reasonable prices to the everyday person. You know, I wouldn't have been able to make the purchase if if it were not. Yep. So this is the brush and blender set. I think there are a few options for brush and blender. And who knows at this point, because this was purchased a while ago. I just have been so comfortable with my own brushes and whatnot. I hadn't tried others until I was able and available to offer the YouTube video for it. Um, so this is setting right now. I'm not picky about my makeup. I just have perfectionist habits. Now another brand that I want to shine some light on in the makeup industry, particularly for women of color, by women of color, is the Juvia's brand makeup. And they offer pretty much everything, anything you can think of or will need: eyeshadow, lipstick, blush, so on and so forth. So I want to shed some light on that brand because I will be using them today. They are black owned and their prices are reasonable. I encourage any and everyone to get out there and support. The colors are very rich. It's a very inspired brand. So this I have here is the Rebel. And again, the brand is Juvia's Place. And the Honey Palette. And look at that beautiful artwork. Okay, beautiful. I have that palette, and then there's the Nubian palette. This was the Rebel Honey palette, and the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. More rich colors. Yeah. So it is also pretty much out of the box, but I have tried some of the colors. Who wouldn't? You know, it's so rich and perfect. And um so I want to, like, I really want to try some of these brushes, but again, I'm really attached to my own. And I'll wait to do that and use just some of the brushes that I already do. First, I want to lighten my lids a little. And I'm not one for, with concealer, I'm not one for, I want to lighten my lids with concealer first. And I'm not usually one for eye makeup, except lashes, false lashes, but here I am. For the sake of my audience and also to show off this beautiful brand and how their makeup is used to enhance the melanin of each of our skin, inspired by our melanin, and so on and so forth. And the color I would like to use is a yellowy color, maybe mustard or some sort. I guess you could say it would match what I'm wearing, which isn't very inspired. But I will do that, and I have some application brushes that I use. A lot of times they're disposable, the brushes that I use. A lot of times the brushes and tools for application that I will use are disposable. So that plays a big part into why I haven't used the Pretty V material and so on and so forth. And yeah, I could come up with a ton of excuses, but it's really not that serious. And okay, that it isn't used yet. It'll get done. So I want to use a mustardy color. I think try that one. And then um, and then some bronze, some shiny bronze. There we go. It is actually showing up in a orangish manner is how it's showing up in person. Almost peachy even. What is it giving? I'm trying to decide. So it's giving very light orange, peach almost. Because I'm not getting the gold yet, going to try to pull that out of one of the glittery colors on the palette. Here's what I use, expecting a mustardy color, and in person is rather orange and pink. I'm sorry, orange and peach, tangerine type look, and I want some gold, shiny, glittery. So I'll go with this champagne. Blend this together. I'll probably use a brush to do that. And again, this is not my normal thing, all the eye makeup, just because it is very time consuming. But for any girly, it's a look. It's a look to do. So that's something simple that I could do using the Juvia's Place makeup palettes, and I just really think it's like the loveliest thing. And these plugs are not paid. They are not sold at this point. This is just a way that of life for me that I want to share too with my YouTube audience. Um, I put a little something on my lips. I sometimes like to try concealer and contouring like that. Um, I just do a little bit now, and sometimes even, or I have in the past used the Juvia's palette. So the way I can do that now, I'll use the blender brush again, which if I had a bowl of water, I would be rinsing this as the video moves along. Since not, I'm mixing some colors. Um, so I'll use that glittery bronze that I was looking at earlier for some contouring. Hmm? And for me, this serves as a little blush as well. I'll even dab some on. Okay, not too much, never too much. You know, ne- never an overdoer if possible. So from here, let's do more contouring at the nose. I'll do that with this color now. And then this brush I just used, and I recently saw a nice type of makeup trick on like some other YouTube video to contour the nose. There we go. Oh, and the trick is to take the brush of the makeup, skinny it up. If you're not using a particular brush made this way, you take it, you squeeze it, and you give it shape to go along the outline of the area where you want contouring. Lips, something simple. I would just line it with the brown. I'll line it. And I don't have a particular color I want to use. A lot of times I'm into gloss and go. um, if you know, you know. My lips are another little bit of a problem area. Meaning I'm aiming for absolute perfection and won't get it, but have to deal with the after effect of frustration. So, I want to finish it all, yeah. I have these lips on, and for a color, what about some kind of nude that I will apply using like a Q-tip. I'm not some super makeup artist. I'm not sure what brush is used, to apply lipstick. But for the girlies that know, no. All right. Pose, 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 pose. Click, click, click. So here we have it, my makeup routine for the fun of it. Um, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment telling me what you think. Once again, I want this thing called communication between myself and any of my audience to be open so that I'm bringing very helpful material, so that I'm bridging any miscommunication. Um, Once again, you did my makeup with me. Thank you, and watch another video. Until next time, be well.